All right then, come in. Thank you. Thank you so much, Yeah, be quiet, get in. Right, sorry. She ushers me into the apartment and shuts the door. Shut the door, baby, don't say a word. Clink, 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 clink. The sounds quietly echo through the flat. I don't know if rhythmical is the right word for them. No, not really. That's it. Intentional is what they are. Here, cookies. Thanks. She waits for me to take off my clothes. Marina's voice, the way she looks at me, it suddenly feels very dry. I guess I should be bothered by that, but I'm not. The overbearing shame I felt just a moment ago has dwindled to a small prickle in the back of my throat. So you have a cat. Asya. She looks down at the box in her hands. Yes? You don't like this kind? No. It's okay. I like it. Have any of you all seen The King of Comedy? This is what this reminds me of. It's a guy who really wants to be a I wouldn't say a stand-up comedian. He wants to be a comedian. Somebody who goes on talk shows and makes jokes, right? A funny man. Professional funny man. The thing is that he sucks. But he has delusions of grandeur. And if only he could get a meeting with this big shot, he'll make it, right? He just knows it. He's just waiting for his big break. And the movie is kind of like going into insecurity and how you fight against insecurity and your own shortcomings through these really gross ways of becoming obsessed and stuff like that. And that's what this is reminding me of. I feel that Asya has some really fucked up self-imaging issues. And she's really lonely. Like, that much is obvious. And the fact that she would do that, like what she just did, is really messed up, I think. I'm glad. Marina's eyes meet mine. This time I'm already prepared for it. That somber shadow staring back at me. When we had that argument by the research center, I said you were easy to trust. I wanted to trust you. I remember. I meant it. I wouldn't have let you in otherwise. I understand. I'm glad to hear that. She's here, isn't she? Marina doesn't nod. She turns around. I'll show you. The walk down the hallway isn't long. It's 10 meters at most. But every step I take feels like 1,000 miles. The clinking sounds grow louder. Marina's apartment is a little smaller than mine. At least that's how it feels from the corridor. Even though her family is bigger. I must be her brother's. Why does she live with them again? I doubt that's a relevant thing to ask right now. I doubt that's a relevant thing to think. What am I supposed to think about? I'll see her. I'll finally see her. These words keep running through my mind, but I can't comprehend them. I can't comprehend anything at all. I walk behind Marina, staring at the back of her head. What am I feeling? What am I not feeling? The thorn in my throat is now a formless lump. The door opens. Marina walks in. That sound, those icy clicks, that's where they've been coming from all along. A teaspoon and a glass. A teaspoon softly tapping on the glass again and again. Oh, I see. That makes sense. It all makes sense now. Clink, 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 clink. I should have been a Foley artist. Ira. Clink, 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 clink. Asya came for a visit. Remember Asya? Clink, 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 clink. Ira. I take a step forward. My legs feel weak. I start to fall. Careful. Marina throws the box onto the bed and catches me before I hit the floor. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. She guides me to the bed, helping me down. Feel a cup of water press against my mouth. There. It's okay. I gulp it down. Clink, 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 clink. Marina pats my hair. It's okay. My eyes slowly refocus. They glide over the empty bottles strewn across the carpet. They float over the olive chamber pot. They're drawn upwards towards the only thing that matters. Iris sits at the table. No, not quite. She slumped against the wall, hair draped over her face. Clink, 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 clink. Her hand rests flatly on the tabletop. It twitches and the teaspoon, held so loosely it looks like it might fall out at any moment, clinks against the empty drinking glass. Again and again and again. Clink, 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 clink. It looks almost involuntary. Marina's still sitting next to me, caressing my shoulder. Her voice comes out flat. If you think she's communicating, she's not. It's just Ira. Just Ira, her name. Over and over again. Clink, clink. Dot, dot. Clink, cling. Dot, pause, dot. Clink. Dot, pause. IRA. I see. Ira. We gave her a morshi after she stopped talking. She gave some answers for a day or so. Then it became just that. When? The day we went to the cinema. When I returned, she was already like that. That day? The day when we went to her house, yes. Lev was with her. You wanted to drink tea, didn't you? She stands up from the bed, the mattress creaks. Come. I'm not leaving her. It's just until the water boils. We'll drink it here. She'll be okay. Okay? How can you? She's already... Ira. Without thinking, I reach my hand towards the figure slouched over the table. Come on. Marina stops it gently. Come with me. I mean, that would make sense as to why she's trying to push away from us. And that also makes sense as to why she had the book with her. The one that she said that she gave to Ira. What I think she did is that she probably doesn't remember that Ira was in her apartment. If I had to guess. So when she was out doing stuff, either she was in real big denial mode or she literally didn't know because of her illness. And then when she got the book back from the mom, that must be related somehow. When she got the book back from the mom, she kind of realized something was wrong. I can still hear the clicking from the kitchen. Marina sets the kettle. She casually moves between the counters and the stove. If I were a slightly better person, I'd get angry. I'm trying to, but I keep failing. Maybe it's because it's Marina, or maybe it's because I'm not as shocked as I should be. Which tea do you prefer? I don't care. Great, because we only have one. It's regular black tea. She prepares 3 cups. You know, a couple of years ago, I wasn't like that. Garen told me. Huh? What do you mean? He said you were like Ira. Ack, that gas bag. Well, there goes my cool reveal. It's okay, I already knew. Eh? Since when? Since I heard you two talking behind the school. Oh, hey, so you heard everything, you freaking liar. He said the same thing. Yuck, seriously? But Marina, you recovered, right? Well, it's not something you can recover from. It's not that kind of illness. Huh? It's kind of like hypersensitivity. Some people are just hypersensitive to sound. Some are hypersensitive to light. Ira and I were hypersensitive to the code. Code? The algorithm our world is built on. God damn it. Is this actually gonna be a fourth wall meta thing? Cause it's coded in RenPy. Oh, how the hell did that happen? This I'll save just in case. Oh, there we go. I guess I can. Okay, I can change by doing the arrow keys. All of its irregularities and irregularities. That's the code. Oh, I see. I probably sound nuts to you, haha. This thing is pretty hard to wrap your head around. No, I understand. I know what you're talking about. Really? Yes, you mean the will of the world, right? The sum of all its probabilities and workings. I guess you could put it like that. I'm really allergic to quantum mechanics, is what they're saying. It's a set of patterns ingrained into everything in existence. It's not something we're supposed to comprehend or notice, but some people still do whether they want to or not. People like Ira and I lack the barrier that keeps our mind from acknowledging it. I guess it's like having no skin on your soul. No skin on your soul and no skin on your back. Is it really that painful? Don't know if painful is the right word for it. You can look inside a radio and learn about its electronics, or you can look under a person's skin and study their internal organs. That can be interesting, but who would want to walk around with constant X-ray vision? I'd rather not. Right? That'd be so gross. That's pretty much our condition. Ira and I can see the values by which everything in reality moves and operates. The numbered truths that define each individual object. Marina is marina.exe, marina. Class name marina.character. That is, hey now, you don't look weirded out at all. Did Vadik also spill the beans on that one? No, not at all. I just know this. You just know? Yes, I understand. Is Vadim also aware of the code? Shouldn't be. It's not public knowledge. Oh. I only know because of Lev. That's what they study over there. You mean in the research center? I thought they worked with natural resources or something like that. Guess it would be a natural resource if you were in the Matrix. That's the official story. It's really the algorithm and structural dynamics. Well, what's there to study? Huh? Like about the code? Yes. Well, I'd say there's plenty. If you can figure out the patterns everything is built on, you can basically foretell the future. Plus, if you have all of the building blocks in front of you, who's to say you can't rearrange them? If you find a way to modify or rewrite the values assigned to everything in existence, well, that's basically godhood. Who wouldn't want that? That's really dumb. You think? Well, no, it's worse. It's impudence. Oh? It is. I can't imagine wanting to defile something so perfect. It's sick and pointless. I think it's rather... Fuck, I forgot the word. It's rather impudence. Even if you find a way to do so, it's all your efforts will have been in vain. Any attempt to change reality will barely scrape its surface. Who's ASMRing in my right ear? Who's chewing up a friggin' banana in my right ear? I hate it. Any small scratch you leave will quickly heal. That's exactly right. A closed system needs to maintain stability or else it falls apart. And any foreign element will be assimilated or pushed out. Yes, something like that. But that's not the real issue. These people are in middle school? Right? The system is very difficult to study because it's not something the human mind is built to comprehend. We shouldn't know an object can't be separated from its algorithmic action. We shouldn't know a bird is 3-2-2-3-4-1-2 despair, 6-2-3-3-3-2-2 distortion, and 2-3-1-1-4-4-4 denial. We're not meant to know everything in the world is inevitable. That's why, when you realize how everything is predetermined, how everyone, including you, is nothing more than value strings, you start to lose your grip. Your grip on what? On your humanity. I don't know why I said it so weird. A person's individuality is determined by their actions, right? But if you understand how none of your actions are really yours, will you still feel like an individual? Because then you're not a person, you're just numbers. A tiny segment of a larger value string, which is... the kettle. A piercing whistle fills the room. Marina turns the gas off and it stops. The things she's saying aren't entirely new to me. Though it makes me glad I'm not the only one who views the universe that way. I always knew it in my heart. I knew it's the objective truth, but it's not something that I'd ever hoped others to understand. Still, I can't help but be confused. Losing your sense of humanity over it? What's wrong with humanity being defined by a string of numbers? What's wrong with being part of a much greater whole? What's wrong with existing within a perfect system? I don't really understand it. Asya would be like, I'll take the blue pill, and I'll love it. I'll love every second of it, Jerry. Right, we need to return. Now that my head is clear, I can take everything in. Sparkling water? Clink, 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 clink. I mean, that is like a good question. If there is any sort of free will, because humans are, at the end of the day, they're built on physical laws, physical systems, and physical systems are not predeterminate. It's worse than that. Stop ASMRing in my ear. It's worse than that because quantum mechanically everything's just probabilities, right? So it's not even in the case of like Newtonian times where you have like, if you knew the state of everything, you would know at one point in time you would know the state of everything in the future, right? In that case there's like there's no free will. If you could map the position of all of the electrons in your brain, right? According to Newton, you would be able to map them out in the future, but that's not how the universe is at all. If you knew the state of all the electrons in your brain, the only thing you would be able to map out in the future is the probability of where they would be. And I think that's even like, if you think about it in terms of free will, that's not even there being like one set goal. It's just whatever you do is just purely random. At the very foundation of everything. Like it might seem like it's not random, but when you look down at the basis of everything, it is random. It's like how atoms that decay by themselves, you can never know when an atom will decay, if it can decay, if it's a nuclear, if its nucleus is unstable. But a million billion, a quadrillion amounts of atoms, you can find the half-life of them, even though you would never be able to look at them, look at just one and know when that one's going to decay. You can know when half of them will decay, which is weird, right? And that's what I think, personally, that's what I think consciousness is. It's something that at its very foundation is completely random, but when you take into account everything, it looks like it's not random. Anyway, this was completely random. A tangent. Let's go back to the story. Ira. Even when she's in this state, I can't tear my eyes off her. It's Ira. It's Ira. She says it herself. That makes my chest feel tight. I just want to... may I? Sure. I reach my hand out and brush a couple of dark strands from her face. Her hair is neither dirty nor too matted. Looks like Marina takes good care of her. Ira doesn't react to my touch. Her bright blue eyes stare straight ahead, expression blank. But they're still bright blue. Those are her eyes. That is her nose. Those are her lips. That is her face. And that's Ira. Ira, Ira, Ira. My hand glides along her cheek, then limply falls. A horrible emptiness swells in me. The three of us sit at the table with a box of cookies, a sugar bowl, a teapot, and teacups at the ready. Cursed blunt rotation. And Ira's empty glass. She keeps tapping it with the spoon. Marina pours the tea. You don't take it away? What? The spoon? Yeah. It's annoying, right? No, that's not what I mean. It's okay, I get it. But you get used to it pretty quickly. It's like the clock ticking. Sorry, I couldn't take it away even if I wanted to. I understand. Marina reaches into the box, grabs a cookie, and bites down on it. So good. I'm glad you like it. Clink, cling. Next time we go to Svidoshka, it'll be my treat. Next time. We can go all together. You'll get your souffle. Ira, you'll get that floury thing. What was it called again? Whatever. Marina, hey, do you know she always takes like 5 spoons of sugar? Like, come on, take pity on your teeth. And your body. She says while staring 4 sugar cubes into Ira's cup. Smoking too. Who's gonna kiss you when you stink like that, huh? Hey, I'm kidding. Asuka, I know you know Ira hasn't smoked for a whole week. Just quit cold turkey. Wanna bet how long she lasts? Marina. Hey, don't look at me like that. I'm all for self-improvement, alright? I'm just trying to be realistic here. Gotta do it bit by bit. I bore witness to so many failed attempts, you see. Poor Lev. That guy never learns. You think she'll get better? She has to. Heck, I managed to suppress it. You don't plan on losing to me of all people, are ya? She gives Ira a light poke. The thing is, maybe Ira doesn't want to beat it. Because she probably hates herself in some way or she feels ashamed because she feels like a burden on her family, what I would guess. She still won't be the same, you know, when she gets better. I hope you understand that. In what way? Every way. Her perception has already been altered. It's not something you can simply forget. But I haven't, and I've changed as well. I think since then, I've lost something that makes me human. Huh? That part of the brain that makes you feel things. I guess something got broken there, haha. But you're not emotionless, I can see that. I'm good, aren't I? Faking was tough at first, but hey, I learned. I told you, Marina, you don't have to pretend. And I don't think you need to. Of course I do, don't be silly. I don't need any more people treating me like a freak show. Well, I mean, you don't need to fake it with us. I don't do it as much, you know. Not like it matters at this point. Not something I can simply turn off. Why not? Because I'll forget how to do it. That's fair. Marina takes a sip of her tea. I mean, if I stop being a baller for even 1 second, you know, hustling out there on these cold, dark streets, maybe I'll forget how to be a baller. So I definitely understand how Marina feels. Okay, it's good now. She lifts Ira's teacup to her mouth, carefully angling her face. Alright, open up. Easy? Yeah, like that. I clink, 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 clink. I can't watch this. I can't watch this. I need to hold my breath. I need to steady myself. Was this how I imagined it? The liquid in my teacup twists and swirls. Is this how it's supposed to be? The steam rises up to my eyes, clouding my vision. Is this what all of this amounts to? The tea smells nice. There's something I was going to do. Something important. If you forgot, it probably didn't matter, right? No, I don't think that's right. No? Then how about this? If you forgot, it probably wasn't real. What? That doesn't make sense. It does. It's like a dream. Like a dream? Yes, exactly like a dream. Oi! Ossia! Ah! No, it's gonna... This is gonna copyright claim me. You there? Someone's loopy today, huh? Sorry, I didn't get much sleep. Well, I need to keep on talking or else the content ID is gonna think, oh, you were up so late, secret night out on town, huh? Barber shopping and all? What bar shopping? We have bar hopping, we have one pub. That's the part that bothers you? No, I was home. I was just, it's kind of embarrassing. Oh ho ho ho, you hear that, Ira? Hear what? It sounds like our Asuka was up all night reading mommy's romance novels. What? No, how's that embarrassing? Ira, what? Don't look at me like that. It's okay, you know. You're a young lady after all. Nothing to be shy about, right? Reading about the dark, brooding billionaires out there. Yeah, I think romance can be really cute. What are your favorites? Gotta be fantasy, right? Ooh, what type of guy? Werewolf? Vampire? Ah, maybe a charming vagabond? A vagabond, huh? Maybe someone like a gracious elf? What? Are there elf romances? Ozzy, you're supposed to pick someone that's dark, brooding, and might be dangerous, but he'll treat you nice, and he'll only treat you nice, but there's still that chance of danger, you know? And he rides a motorcycle. We need an expert opinion. Hey Ira, are elf romances a thing? One more word and this fork's going in your windpipe. Is that one of the sentences from one of your romance novels, Ira? Wow, scary. Asya, let's switch places. Am I your meat shield? How crude is that one of the lines from your romance novels? You're like a buffer zone. You see, in world politics. So what were you doing yesterday, Asya? Hey now. Oh, actually, I was writing. Oh? I just got really invested, I guess. Seriously? After all that setup? What setup? That's not embarrassing at all. I was so hoping for something gross or crazy. Or crazy gross. Ow! My windpipe! Shut up. So, how did it go? Well, I finished something. It's called, you probably have heard of it. It's called World and Peace. I mean, War and Peace. Something? Yes. Come on, you can't say that and not elaborate. Well, there's nothing to elaborate on. It's a poem. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna read it. No way. Boo, come on. I like your stuff. Don't be greedy. Greedy? I like it too. Let's go. We got 2 fans. You guys are gonna think it's weird. So what? You're kind of weird and we like, yeah. Again? Your poetry's cool or whatever. Not like I like it or anything, but it's cool or whatever. That's what I'm saying. But thank you, but crap. It's just embarrassing, okay? Yeah, we got that much. What's the point of writing something if you won't let anyone read it? Well, I enjoy doing it, and hey, you were working on it all night, right? Something must have really inspired you. Yes, that's right, something did. What was it? It was Ira's eyes. You can't say Ira without Ira. Of course. It was you. Eh? Huh? You mean, Ira, I wrote this poem to you. That day you got angry at me. You talked to me as if I were a stranger, and I got so scared. But I had already decided I'd write you a poem. I just knew I had to finish that day. Maybe then you wouldn't be so mad at me, because you said you liked them. I'm sorry, it's a weird thing to do without asking. Hey, not at all. It's cute. You think? Yeah. There once was an Ira from Nantucket. Well, then maybe I'll read it out if you don't mind. Go right ahead. Okay, let's hear this poem.
Черный день разлился кляксой по паркету, по плите. Раззадоренная масса мажет руки в темноте. Спички чиркают о фосфор, дым ложится на ладонь. Выгорает запах газа, и в ушах трещит огонь. Как тепло, светло и мило, хоть на коже холодок. Это добрая картина, хоть висит наискосок.
A black day splattered on the parquet, on the tiles, the rouse mass, soils its hand in darkness. Matches strike at the phosphorus, smoke lays in my palm. The smell of gas is burning out, and fire crackles in my ears. It's so warm, bright, and sweet, even as a chill runs down my skin. It's a wholesome painting. Excuse me? What the heck? The heck, game? I was trying to read that. Okay, well, I mean, I need to finish the scene. I've never heard your poetry before. Sorry, I know it's dumb. I don't know, it suits you. Okay, well, fuck you then? Is that good or bad? Neither. It's just you. Bit more aggressive than what I'd expect, but hey, I like it. Aggressive? Ah. What? At first, I couldn't put my finger on what bothered me. You mean you couldn't put your finger on what bothered me? The room was quiet. No, not abnormally so. There was the soft mumble of the neighbor's television, the ticking of the clock, the slight sound of Marina shifting in her chair. It was silent in a very normal way. I thought so for a moment, and that's when... Ira, huh? Right. The tapping stopped. Ah. I draw a sharp breath. Ira's eyes. Those eyes that have been staring blankly all this time are now focused directly on me. Ira. Marina stands up so sharply that the wooden chair she was sitting on almost topples over. Ira's head. Yeah, you don't have emotions, you fucking liar. You have emotions, Marina. You can't hide them. They might not be, happy emotions, but you still have surprise and shock. Idiot. Ira's head slightly shifts, but only slightly, like a small reflexive motion. It responds to a signal that's coming from very far away. Ira, do you hear me? Shut the fuck up, Marina! Trying to see me. Do you see us? Marina holds her by the shoulders. Ira doesn't react. I can't tear my eyes away from hers. Her eyelids flutter slightly, her pupils jitter. She's really trying to... Hey, can you speak? Ira. Blink twice for yes, blink thrice for no, okay? Ira? Here, look the Morshi, do you see it? Can you tap something? Anything? Look. Marina's arms are shaking, so is her voice. Ira's eyes. I look at Ira's hands, the one that held the spoon. Her fingers are twitching. Such tiny movements. If you told me I was imagining them, I would believe you. Maybe I am. It doesn't matter. Marina keeps speaking, almost shouting at her, trying to get through. Ira's slender hand looks so small. Grab her fucking hand! Asya, when I saw her last there on the playground, I felt just the same. Ira looked so helplessly frail. I wanted to reach out. I wanted to hug her so badly. But I was too much of a coward. Maybe one more pill. No! Get the fuck away from the fucking pills! Marina drops to the floor and starts shuffling through all the scattered bottles. Has to be. They can't all be empty. I remember there was still some left. Damn it! I hold Ira's hand. Yes, let's fucking go! It's warm. I feel her fingers slightly moving, then they stop. I raise my eyes. She did it. It has... No. Oh, here. Get the fuck away here, it has to be. Ira's looking at me. Not looking through me, not trying to focus on some object in front of her. She sees me. Ira sees me. I found it. A pill. There's one more left. Okay, alright. Here Huh? Marina freezes with a pill clenched in her hand. I can't see her expression. I'm not allowed to look away from Ira. Because this is everything I've prayed for. Because Ira's looking at me and she sees me and that's all I've ever wanted. Thank you so much. I blink. And when I open my eyes, Ira is gone. What? Thump. I turn my head. Marina's knees buckled. She's on the floor, wordlessly staring at the empty space where Ira used to be. Marina, she lowers her head, then the rest of her body follows. Marina sits hunched over in a sea of pill bottles. I watch her shudder quietly. Well, I think I'll end the video there. It's late for me. I want to keep on going. But I might actually, if I wake up late and lose my job, it'll be over. Anyway. Man, what a great game. I really like this. I don't want it to just be like a fourth wall thing, like a meta thing where they're in a game. Because it seems like every game nowadays has that sort of thing going on. That it's actually a meta thing. But I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at it. I mean, it's still a great story. I still like it. Ira fucking disappeared, which is crazy. She actually vanished. Which doesn't, you know, I still think that they're homunculuses. Okay, this music is too good. I need to go back to the main menu. Okay. Anyway, if you made it this far, I appreciate it. Subscribe, leave a comment. This looks like a squid eye, by the way. See you on the flip side. Bye.